The Nikon D90 is a 12.3-megapixel digital single-lens reflex camera model announced by Nikon on August 27, 2008. It is a prosumer model that replaces the Nikon D80, fitting between the company's entry-level and professional DSLR models. Nikon gives the D90's estimated selling price in the United States as $899.95 for the body alone and as $1,299.99 with the Nikkor AF-S DX 18 to 105 mm f3.5 to 5.6 G EDVR, which by itself sells for $399.95. Street prices are generally lower. The D90 was the first DSLR with video recording capabilities. In May 2009, the D90 won the TIPA European Photo and Imaging Award in the Best DSLR Advanced category. Features. Some of the improvements the D90 offers over the D80 include 12.3-megapixel resolution, extended light sensitivity capabilities, live view and automatic correction of lateral chromatic aberration. The D90 is the first DSLR to offer video recording, with the ability to record HD 720p videos, with mono sound, at 24 frames per second. Unlike less expensive models such as the D40, D60, D3000 and D5000, the D90 has a built-in autofocus motor, which means that all Nikon F-mount autofocus lenses, except two for the rare Nikon F3AF, can be used in autofocus mode. The Nikon D90 is the first Nikon camera to include a third firmware module, labeled L, which provides an updatable lens distance integration database that improves auto-exposure functions. Some of its accessories, such as the D80 battery grip and MLL3 wireless remote, are also compatible with its predecessor the D80. It supports global positioning system integration for automatic location tagging of photographs, using a GPS receiver sold separately. Feature list. Nikon's 12.3-megapixel Nikon DX format CMOS sensor, Nikon EXPED image video processor, D-Movie mode, 720p, with mono 22 kHz sound, active D-lighting, 4 levels and automatic correction of lateral chromatic aberration for JPEGs. Correction data is additionally stored in RAW files and used by Nikon Capture NX, View NX and some other RAW tools. Lens distortion correction as well as image rotation. Straighten, via playback, retouch, menu. 3-inch TFT LCD with 920,000 dot resolution, 640 by 480 VGA, and 170-degree ultra-wide viewing angle. Live view shooting mode, activated with a dedicated button. Continuous drive up to 4.5 frames per second. 3D color matrix metering 2 with scene recognition system. 3D tracking multicam 1000 autofocus sensor module with 11 AF points. Face detection autofocus in live view mode. ISO sensitivity 200 to 3200. 100, 6400 with boost. Nikon F-mount lenses. ITTL flash exposure system with built-in wireless control. Commander mode. Compatibility. SB400, SB600, SB700, SB800, SB900, SB910, R1C1 and third-party manufacturers. Built-in sensor cleaning system. Vibrating low-pass filter. HDMI HD video output. Support for GPS unit direct connect. File formats. JPEG, NEF, Nikon's RAW, 12-bit compressed, AVI, Motion JPEG, NL3E lithium-ion battery. Battery life, shots per charge, approx. 850 shots. CIPA. Weight, approx. 620 grams. 1.37 pounds. Without battery, 703 grams. 1.550 pounds. With battery. Video recording. The D90 is the first DSLR with video recording capabilities. It can record 720p high-definition video with monaural sound. However, it does not autofocus while filming video. To keep a subject in focus, the user must manually track subject motion. Soon after the D90's introduction, many new DSLRs from Nikon and other manufacturers began including video recording as a standard feature. As with other DSLRs, the D90's CMOS sensor captures video frames using a rolling shutter, which may cause skewing artifacts during rapid camera subject motion. Recorded videos are limited to a 2 GB file size and a duration of 5 to 20 minutes for each continuous clip, depending on resolution. The first feature film shot with a D90 was Reverie. Ray Mist, the film's cinematographer, praised the camera for its dynamic range, its ability to support 35mm optics offering greater choices of focal length and depth of focus, and large sensor in comparison to standard video cameras within and beyond the D90's price range. Optional accessories. The Nikon D90 has dozens of available accessories such as Nikon MLL3 wireless, infrared, remote control, MCDC2 remote recorder, third-party solutions, Nikon GP1 GPS unit for direct GPS geotagging, third-party solutions partly with 3-axis compass, data logger, Bluetooth and support for indoor use are available from Solmeta, Dawn, EasyTag, Fulography, Unleash D90, Gistekemphotics. See comparisons, reviews. D80 multi-power battery gripper. Third-party solutions. Third-party solutions for WLAN transmitter are available. Nikon D80 semi-soft case. Various Nikon Speedlighter third-party flash units. Also working as commander for Nikon Creative Lighting System wireless. Slave, flash, third-party radio, wireless, flash control triggers are partly supporting ITTL, but do not support the Nikon Creative Lighting System. CLS. See reviews. Tethered shooting with Nikon Camera Control Pro 2. Adobe Lightroom 3 or other partly free products, including mobile applications. Other accessories from Nikon and third parties, including protective cases and bags, eyepiece adapters and correction lenses, and underwater housings. Interface. From the camera's rear, the Nikon D90 interface has the following features which are annotated in the image. Playback button, menu dial, help protect button, use in conjunction with the main command dial to change the white balance setting in certain modes. Thumbnail, playback zoom out button, use in conjunction with the main command dial to change the equivalent ISO sensitivity setting in certain modes. Playback zoom in button, use in conjunction with the main command dial to change the picture quality and size setting. Live view button, multi-selector and OK button. Navigate through images and menus. Focus selector lock switch. Information display, quick settings display button. Show the information of the camera on the rear LCD screen. Shutter speed, the remaining exposures, AF area mode, etc. Viewfinder eyepiece, mode dial, P, S, A and M modes, auto modes and scene modes. Control panel, main display for information. See number 9. Delete button, can be used to delete photos or format the memory card. Power switch and shutter release button. Reception. The Nikon D90 has been tested by many independent reviewers since its introduction. Most reviews of the D90 have been positive, assessing the D90 as a notable improvement over its predecessor, the Nikon D80. The camera received 4 stars out of 5 in CNET's editor review and Photocrat's Nikon D90 review, labeled the D90A Best Value DSLR. Digital Photography Review also published a highly positive assessment, but noted that the only weakness seemed to be that matrix metering on the D90 is tied too strongly to individual focus points, and therefore allows highlights to be clipped in other areas of an image. In DxOMark's camera sensor or image ratings, the D90 achieved a score of 72.6, placing it above its competitors and more expensive cameras such as the Canon EOS 1D Mark III, 71, Canon EOS 5D, 70.9, and Nikon D30OS, 69.8. Statistics from photo-sharing website Flick also show that the D90 is ranked as the most used Nikon system in terms of picture uploads. As noted above, one of the most notable features of the Nikon D90 is that it is the first digital SLR camera to include high-definition video capabilities. While most reviewers gave the D90's HD video high marks, Nikon expert Tom Hogan noted that the HD video capability, while novel, was not yet refined, providing only mono sound, and being subject to video flaws such as apparent distorted motion of stationary objects when panning. Nikon D90 Nikon Global website. Nikon D90 Preview USA website. Nikon D90 User's Guide from Ken Rockwell. Nikon D90 Review with laboratory test photos. Nikon DSLR D90 Digital SLR Cameras Review. Links about Nikon and the D90 Nikon links. Needs JavaScript.